mic'd up.
Paul, they used to do what? So what do you need me to announce? I have the football on halftime. That's what I thought. That's the impression
Good evening and welcome to Carl Pick Stadium and Friday night high school football under the lights for West Bend Community TV. I'm the Bear Barry Hirsch. I'll be calling the action for you tonight as we get set for this North Shore Conference game. Andrew Black is our field producer tonight. We're coming to you live on the YouTube channel and then also on the West Bend Community TV station channels. West Bend West coming into tonight's game on a very good note for this season as they've won already a few games on the year. The Spartans coming into the season today are looking fairly decent as they will come into play tonight looking to remain undefeated in the North Shore Conference. Spartans overall right now are 2-1 and 1-0 overall. The win in the conference last week was a road win against the Cedarburg Bulldogs, 27-14. The week before that, which is a game we saw here on West Bend Community TV, the Spartans snapped that long losing streak, which was 37 games. And they defeated the team by the score of 18-0 to get onto it. Before we go any further with a few pregame notes for you, we're going to bring you the national anthem here from Carl Pick Stadium in West Bend on an absolutely gorgeous Friday night for high school football. Stay with us. The playing of our national anthem live tonight as they make their season debut, the West Bend High School Pep Band. Once again, tonight's game in the North Shore Conference is the Spartans against the Whitefish Bay Blue Dukes. Whitefish Bay comes into this matchup tonight, 0-1 in the conference, 1-2 overall. Last week, the Blue Dukes lost the conference opener to Hartford by the score of 49-7. And that is a little bit of a significance because our other West Bend team tonight, the West Bend East Suns, are playing on the road over in Hartford against the Orioles. So we'll see how things match up with them tonight. But again, getting back to our team at hand here tonight, the Spartans, really gaining some confidence as they go along with this. And they know that, they can win a game. They can win 2 games, which they have already on this young season. And again, they come in at 2-1 overall and 1-0 in the conference. So a chance tonight to go to 2-0 in the conference if they can come up with a victory against the Blue Dukes of Whitefish Bay. Last year, down on the lakeshore area of Milwaukee in Whitefish Bay, the Blue Dukes had their times with the Spartans as they defeated West Bend West 36-7. Brendan Grass continues to be the main quarterback for the Spartans this season, as Grass is a senior. And through the first several games of this year right now, Grass 20 out of 42 for 302 yards. He's thrown for 5 touchdowns. He has been intercepted 3 times. Pierre Crummer and Riley Van Lannen are some of the running backs for the Spartans. We're set to go. Spartans won the toss. They elected to defer. So Whitefish Bay will get the football first to get things underway here tonight. 74 degrees as we get set to kick this one off tonight under clear skies. Of course, the lights will take their full effect probably midway through the second quarter. We'll get that for a few more weeks here in the football season before daylight saving times ends, and then we start totally in darkness. So set to get go here. Cade Rossabo will kick it off for the Spartans. Glad to have you with us here tonight as we come to you live on the YouTube channel and on West Bend Community TV. Here's Rossabo's approach to the ball. It's a high end-over-end kick. Taken back at the 5-yard line. Approach it out to the 25, 30, finds the hole, 35, and across the 35, brought down at about the 36, maybe the 37-yard line. That's Sean Callahan with the return for the Whitefish Bay Blue Dukes. So the Blue Dukes will mark it down officially at the 37-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Whitefish Bay. Ben Volpe is a quarterback for them. He's a junior, 5'11", 170 pounds. And the first play of the game going to be on the ground to Sean Callahan. And Callahan will cross the 40 to about the 41-yard line. Gain of about 4 on that initial play of the night. So it'll be 2nd down and 7. Spartans dressed in their home blue with the blue pants, the white stripe on the pants, and the Sparty the Spartan on the helmet. Whitefish Bay dressed in the road whites with the blue trim, silver helmets, and the Blue Dukes on the helmet. Now 2nd and 7 at the 40. Blue Dukes going right to left as you watch this. They'll keep it on the ground, and this is going to be Callahan running. He's got a 1st down, and then some as he is pushed out of bounds. And we'll see. It might be coming back possibly, as Callahan got himself a pretty good run on that one. But the penalty flag sitting down there at the 45-yard line. Official talking over with the defensive captains for the Spartans. Cameron McAndrews. It's going to go against Whitefish Bay. So our first penalty of the night. And that wipes out a nice run. It'll be 2nd down and 12. Volpe sets up out of the gun. Split receivers, 1 left, 1 right. Takes the snap. Handoff coming on the ground. Here's Callahan trying to get some running room. And Callahan gets it across the 40 to maybe the 41-yard line. So he gets down a gain of 5. But with the penalty, makes it now a 3rd and 8. Just underway here at Carl Pick Stadium. 10:55 to go in the opening quarter. Now Volpe will work out of the gun. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. Volpe at the 45 and brought down at about the 47-yard line. And that's enough for a first down for Whitefish Bay.
Blue Dukes up near the 50 at the 49-yard line where it's first down and 10.
So 1st and 10 for Whitefish Bay. They'll mark Volpe down at the 49-yard line. Now 2 receivers right, man in motion. Handoff going around the other side and coming back down close to it. So about the 45-yard line. That was Ben Beckman carrying it for the first time tonight. So it'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Blue Dukes. Volpe looks things over, works out of the gun, takes the signal, and we're going to get a motion penalty here as Scarlett came running with the ball around the far side, but that's going to go against the Blue Dukes and cost them 5 yards.
Blue Dukes is the ball 5-yard penalty, now 2nd down and 10.
So 2 penalties on the Blue Duke offense here on their opening drive, despite the fact that they are moving the football. So now 2nd and 10 back at the 49-yard line for the Blue Dukes. Volpe sets up, takes the snap, and hands it off, keeps it on the ground. Trying to get some running room there is Ryan Scarlett. And not much running room there at all for Scarlett as McCain Goodman comes in to make the stop for the Spartans. And now it'll set up a 3rd and 8 for Whitefish Bay. Made their first conversion of the night on a 3rd down moments ago. See what they do here and if the Spartan defense can step up and stop them. Volpe with 2 receivers right. Now man in motion going the other side. Takes the snap. Now option pass. Caught at the first down marker. And brought down right away is Ben Beckman. But I believe it is enough for a Whitefish Bay first down. So the Blue Dukes will get it at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. 7th play of the opening drive of the night here. Now Volpe takes the snap, and he'll keep it on the ground. This is Callahan. And Callahan pushes it down to about the 30-yard line. Gain of about 9 on that one for Callahan. 2nd and 1 now for Whitefish Bay. So the Blue Dukes kind of moving this football gracefully down the field. And we get an official whistle for a timeout, I believe. Looks like a timeout for an equipment fixture on the Spartan side. And that's Luke Pierre, the senior, coming off the field. And Pierre will come over to the bench and get attended to. Meanwhile, now 2nd and 1. Right at the 30-yard line with 7:29 to go in the opening quarter, no score. And Volpe will keep it himself and pushes it through, push back. But his initial surge should be enough to give him a first down for his Blue Dukes. So 1st and 10 now at the 27-yard line for Whitefish Bay. Opening drive of the game, and the Blue Dukes now starting to threaten to get a first score of the night. 9th play of this opening drive. Volpe shotgun formation, 2 receivers right. Hands it off on the ground, and that is running forward to about the 20 inside goes Beckman. But a penalty flag down now at about the 25-yard line. And the Blue Dukes walking back as if it's against them. And it will be. So another penalty. 3rd one of this drive already by the Blue Dukes.
Takes the ball back to the 35-yard line.
So back now to the 35-yard line.
17.
And it'll be 1st down and 17 for Whitefish Bay. Three penalties for 25 yards so far on the Blue Dukes. Spartan defense being tested here on this opening drive tonight. Volpe gun formation. Keeps it to Callahan. And he'll push it to about the 30 for a gain of about 5. And it'll be 2nd down.
That's number 24 on the stop.
So 2nd and 13 for Whitefish Bay. At the 30. And here's a come by Volpe himself, and he cuts it back down to near the 20-yard line. Maybe at about the 21. So they'll set up a 3rd down situation for the Blue Dukes. 3rd and about 5 for the Blue Dukes. Brendan Grass throwing passes down on the Spartan sideline, waiting for his first attempt to get on the field tonight. This will be the 11th play of the opening drive for Whitefish Bay. No score, 4:55 in the first quarter. And Whitefish Bay will have to take a timeout. Their first one of the night. Timeout, 4:50 to play in the opening quarter. We are scoreless. Whitefish Bay and West Bend West here on West Bend Community TV, coming to you live on the YouTube channel.
Folks, once again, a reminder that the concession stand is open. And spirit wear is also being sold near the concession stand, including last year's game jerseys for just $10.
That's what I was thinking. Exactly.
Folks, coming up at the half, we've got our West Bend Youth Football night. We'll have introductions of those teams and also a performance by...
Back here at Carl Pick Stadium, 4:50 to go in the opening quarter. No score, but Whitefish Bay has controlled this football since the kickoff. This is the opening drive of the night. And now they're faced with a 3rd and 5. Spartan defense will try to shut it down. Here's Volpe. He'll keep it himself, cuts it inside, and he's going to push it through, but he's going to be shy of the first down needed. First time that the Spartan defense has been able to come up and make a stop on a 3rd down conversion. And now it's going to be 4th and about a yard for Whitefish Bay. And it looks like the Blue Dukes, as they approach the red zone, setting up for a 4th down conversion. Spartan defense looking for a big stop here in this first quarter drive. Volpe takes the snap. Yeah, fumble football, loose on the ground. And do the Spartans have the football? They do! The Spartans recover a fumble on 4th down. And that one goes by the boards.
On the turnover, the Spartans on the 18-yard line. And a Spartan first down.
7 minutes and 39 seconds on the drive, and they come away empty-handed. And now here come the Spartan offense for the first time tonight. Grass, the starting quarterback, hands the ball off. And on a first down carry, maybe a gain of 2 out to about the 20-yard line.
Gain of 2 yards on the play. That brings up second.
They're actually going to give Crummer a gain of 2. It's 2nd and 8. Now Grass sets up, split receivers, 1 left, 1 right. Shotgun formation, takes the snap, handoff, coming through, whoa! Got through the initial wall, and then Crummer was stopped shy on the second run through. He was starting to get a full head of steam on him. But instead, it sets up a 3rd down and about 6 for West Bend West. As we approach 3 minutes to play in a very fast-running first quarter, mostly because Whitefish Bay held the ball for over 7.5 minutes on the opening drive. And they went for it on 4th down and fumbled it away. Now Grass from the gun takes the snap. In the pocket, look out, he's under pressure, and he'll go down at the 15-yard line.
Grass taken down behind the line.
So the first sack by either defense tonight, that one for an 8-yard loss.
Loss on the play leads to 4th down and 11.
And it'll be 4th and 11, and the Spartans will go 3 and out on their first of series here tonight.
Rossabo is in punt formation.
So Rossabo will stand back at about his 5-yard line to punt this away. Low snap. Rossabo gets kind of a lame duck kickoff, but it will take a nice bounce for the Spartans and get down at about the 42, maybe the 43-yard line. They're going to mark them at the 43. So 1st and 10, Whitefish Bay. 1:56 to play here in the opening quarter, and we're scoreless, 0-0. Blue Dukes held the ball for 12 plays on that first opening series before they fumbled it away. Now Volpe will work. Handoff on the ground, Callahan. And Callahan stops shy of the 40 at about the 44-yard line. Brown making the initial stop there for the Spartans, and they're going to say he only got a yard. So it'll be 2nd down and 8 for Whitefish Bay. Down to 1:35 to play here in the opening quarter. Volpe takes the snap. Keeps it over to Callahan. Callahan gets a little bit of running room inside the 40 to about the 38. Maybe a gain of 4 on that one. Be a third down and about 5 for the Blue Dukes.
Third down and 4.
.45 seconds to go in the opening quarter as the Blue Dukes break the huddle and come up to the line. Volpe takes the snap, fakes it, now keeps it himself. He has the first down, and he's knocked out of bounds on the far sideline at about the 30, and that will be a first down for Whitefish Bay.
Now first down and 10.
And with him getting stopped out of bounds, that'll stop the clock with 28 seconds. First and 10 now for Whitefish Bay. Handoff, Callahan. No, he's going to pass one over the middle and incomplete. Nice pressure downfield. And good defense to break that one up. I think that was Luke Pierre down there to break it up for the Spartans.
Luke Pierre defending on the play.
So the incomplete pass stops us with 23 seconds. Second and 10. Volpe, pitch it over to his running back, Callahan. Slips and stumbles his way down to about the 25-yard line for a gain of about 6. And with that, that should be the end of the first quarter. So one quarter is in the books here in this North Shore Conference matchup. And after one quarter, it is scoreless. Whitefish Bay nothing, West Bend West nothing. High school football live on YouTube channel and on West Bend Community TV. Oh, jeez. Nothing yet.
Not this time of year especially.
Good opening first quarter. Whitefish Bay controlled the ball on the ground. Back here for the second quarter now. Whitefish Bay with the football. And they're going to run it down the far sideline. Look out, here's Callahan. From the 26-yard line, he was pushed out of bounds. And he gets it all the way down to about the 5-yard line. And it'll be first and goal at the 5 for Whitefish Bay. looking to strike first here and early in this second quarter. Volpe has his team at the line. He'll go out of the gun formation. Now man in motion to the right, takes the snap. Keep it on the ground, and the Spartan defense there to stop it. Right at the line, so it should be a no gain there. Make it 2nd and goal.
Callahan, the ball carrier. Marcus Landry and several of his Spartan teammates combined for that stop.
So 2nd and goal. Now they gave him a couple yards actually, but it's still 2nd and goal. This time now from the 3.
Yards brings up 2nd down and goal from the 3.
Callahan, shotgun formation again. Takes the snap. Handoff coming around. And Callahan is not going to get in again.
Carter Cox on the stop.
And it sets up 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line.
3rd down and goal.
So can the Spartan defense find 2 stops in them right now? Volpe right up under his center, now tight. Takes it, tries pushing it through himself. And yes, they're going to say he got in for the touchdown. Ben Volpe, 1-yard score.
Volpe was the ball carrier.
Now we're waiting. One of the officials did signal touchdown. Yep, now they confirm it.
Touchdown. Volpe from 1 yard out. Volpe will hold. So really will attempt the extra point.
And now the point after attempt for the Blue Dukes. Ball's down, kick, snap through the uprights. It's good. And Whitefish Bay will score first tonight. It's the Blue Dukes 7 and the Spartans nothing. You're watching live coverage on YouTube channel of West Bend High School football on West Bend Community TV. The Mayor Barry Hirsch, along with our producer Andrew Black, back here at Carl Pick Stadium, where the Blue Dukes get on the board first tonight here in the second quarter. A 9-play, 43-yard drive. Ben Volpe, the quarterback, goes the final 1 yard himself for the score after the point after. And it is 7-0 in favor of the Blue Dukes. Long way to go, though. 10:26 to play here yet in the first half. Now the Spartan offense, who only had the ball once in that first quarter, will get it for the first time here in the second quarter. So 1st and 10 for the Spartans. And look out, this is going the other way, unfortunately. Whitefish Bay
Intercepted by
on an interception.
He takes it in for the touchdown.
And just like that, they go up by another score. And he runs it back 23 yards for the touchdown. And now Whitefish Bay with a chance to go up by 2 scores.
Attempt the extra point.
Lines are down. Snap, ball down. A little bit low kick. And it's no good. So a little bit of a break there for the Spartans.
13. Spartans nothing.
But nonetheless, it's Whitefish Bay now 13. West Bend West nothing. High school football live on YouTube channel and on West Bend Community TV. So the Spartan offense not getting off to a very good start here at all tonight. 2 series so far. The first was a 3-and-out punt and then an interception return for a touchdown. And now Whitefish Bay will kick it back to the Spartans and will try to start it again. And this one goes through his hands and into the end zone. Daly just couldn't quite get that one.
Spartans will once again begin from the 20-yard line.
So where they started just a few moments ago, they'll start again. 1st and 10 at the 20. But now trailing 13-0. Early score coming into us for our West Bend East team. And early second quarter, Hartford with the lead, 10-0 over the West Bend East Suns. And that game also has just moved into the second quarter. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Grass, handoff on the ground. Good running from 30. Almost out to the 34-yard line. So way to come back by Van Landen as he gets a good run, the best run of the night so far for the Spartans. And it's 1st down. So at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10. Long way to go in this one, so by all means, no way to have to panic here for the Spartans. Grass tries it on the ground again. This time, Van Landen stopped right at the line, maybe push it to the 35. Give him a gain of 1. So it'll be 2nd down and 9. Beautiful Friday evening here in West Bend. A full moon right now. Beautiful full moon over the east side of the area. I don't know if producer Andrew Black can get a shot of that beautiful full moon we have right now. Here's the handoff on the ground, trying to get some running room is Van Landen, and he's pushed out of bounds into the west sidelines at around the 40, maybe the 41-yard line. And Van Landen sets up a 3rd down and 4 for West Bend West.
3rd down and 3 from the 41.
Spartans 0 of 1 on 3rd downs right now, so but they haven't had a chance. See what they can keep going here. Grass with a full house backfield, split receivers, and handoff on the ground, and nope, not going to get anything there. Maybe right back to the line of scrimmage for Van Lanen. So no gain for Van Lanen. Well, they'll give him actually a gain of 1. And now it's 4th and 1 for West Bend West. So Taylor Ripplinger, the head coach for the Spartans, going to keep his offense out there and go for it. Again, shotgun formation, split receivers, one left, one right. Oh, that's going to cost the Spartans, as there was one of the running backs on the line that came up a little bit too soon. And that'll be the first penalty tonight against West Bend West, but a costly one on a 4th and 1. So instead of 4th and 1, it brings up 4th and 6, and that's going to change the strategy a little bit, as I think Cade Rossable will now have to punt this one away.
Rossabo is in punt formation.
So just when it looked like a little bit positive motion going here for West Bend West, the penalty kills that one. Low snap. Rossabo has a hard, gets it off though. And this one also going to favor the Blue Dukes, as it'll bounce around at around the 40 and get down there.
Ball is down at the 40-yard line by Dean Goodman.
So at the 40, it'll be 1st and 10 for Whitefish Bay. Leading this football game 13-0. Just a tick shy of 8 minutes. 8:02 to play in the half. All right, Blue Dukes break the huddle. And on the first down play, running play, breaks 1 tackle, 2 tackles, open field on the far side. Finally brought down inside the 50 into the Spartan territory at about the 45-yard line. But it might be coming back, which would be a good one there for the Spartans. Officiating crew talking it over on the far side.
Yep. You identify it?
Telephone case has my school ID in it. Jessica Stuggy. Thank you.
And no, it's going to go against the Spartans, a holding penalty. Wow. So that changes the thing. Spartans kind of shooting themselves in the foot. That's an automatic first down for Whitefish Bay.
That was a long run though too. Must have been 50 back on the run.
So 1st and 10 down at the 36-yard line. Spartans just not looking all in sync right now, and they got to get things going here. Here's a handoff. And breaks a tackle, but still trying to run through it. He can't. Credit the Spartan defense that time for not letting him get away and actually stopping him at the line for a no-gainer. So 2nd and 10 coming up here for Whitefish Bay.
On the play, that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Spartans need to stop here. Don't want to go down by 3 scores. Man in motion. And gonna bring him down. Good stop there by the Spartan defense.
Loss of 1 yard.
As they drop him for a loss.
And 11.
And it'll bring up 3rd and 11 now for the Blue Dukes. 6:33 and counting here in the opening half. Spartans trying to pump the defense up now to get the offense back and get the offense going. They've been stymied and stopped here so far tonight. Now 3rd and 11. Volpe from the gun sends a man in motion. Fakes the handoff. Now he'll throw it over. It's caught and dropped shy of the first down marker, but also a penalty flag.
Beckman on the catch. Carter Phillips on the
And we'll see what that was. Beckman stopped shy of the first down. And this one's going to go against Whitefish Bay, so that's a break for the Spartans.
I think illegal shift. Yeah. He did. Yeah, 5 yards.
So a 4th penalty of the night against the Blue Dukes.
5-yard penalty will make it 3rd down and 16.
So now 3rd and 16 for the Blue Dukes. And Volpe stays in the gun. Takes the snap on 3rd and long. Pressure on. He's throwing one up the field. Caught up and incomplete. Good defense down on the field there by Carter Phillips for the Spartans along with Luke Pierre. And it's incomplete. And on 4th and 16, for the first time tonight, the Blue Dukes will have to punt the football. So the Spartan defense makes the stop. Now let's see if the offense can get things rolling here. From the 45-yard line. Ooh, high kicker. Going not much, gonna bounce around and out of bounds.
Carter Billy's punt is out of bounds at the 30-yard line. The Spartans will begin from there. 1st down and 10.
So 1st and 10 for West Bend West at the 30.
Just a reminder.
And for an offense that has been stalled so far tonight, this will be their best starting position of the night. Prior to that, they started 2 drives at the 20 and 1 at the 18. All right, we'll see now if Brandon Grass and the offense can sustain something. Takes the snap. And on 1st down, here's the handoff to Van Lannen. He'll cross the 30 to about the 32 for a gain of 2.
Siebert. And Dudgeon.
2nd down and 8. All right, 2nd down. Here is the play. Handoff coming. Van Lannen's got a big hole. Not it shut down there immediately, though. But he cooked up a good one there.
Carter Smith on the stop.
Our text to booth announcer text line is open at 920-918-0007. Again, 920-918-0007. Our first one of the night coming in simply says, "Go West Bend West." Doesn't give a name, doesn't say anything, just says go West Bend West. That's good enough for me.
Here's Crumlin, the ball carrier. Ben Beckman on the stop. Gain of 3 yards on the play.
So pick up there of 3.
7.
And 2nd and 7. Four minutes to go in the half. Spartans trail 13-0, have all 3 timeouts. Grass takes the high snap. Van Lanning gets the handoff. Pushes it to the 45-yard line for a gain of about 2, and that was actually Pierce Crummer on the carry that time.
Gain of a couple yards. That would bring up 3rd down and 5 from the 45.
So a 3rd and 5 now for the Spartans. Spartans 1 out of 3 right now in the first half on their conversions on 3rd down. Like to get one here and keep the ball on their side of the field. And whistle, and we're going to timeout. West Bend West with their first timeout of the half. 3:17 to play in the half. It is Whitefish Bay 13 and the West Bend West Spartans nothing. You're watching live coverage on the YouTube channel with West Bend Community TV.
West Bend West youth football introductions, followed by a performance by our West Bend West varsity dance team, followed by a performance by our West Bend High School football pep band.
Back at Carl Pick Stadium, the Bear Barry Hirsch. 13-0, Whitefish Bay leading the Spartans. Got an updated score for those watching us live tonight in Hartford. The Suns are on the board. Midway through the second quarter, it's now Hartford 10 and West Bend East 7. Third and 5 now as they come back to play for the Spartans. Ball at the 45. Grass works out of the gun with a full house backfield. And he'll hand the ball off to Van Lannon and nowhere to go. Stopped and dropped immediately. And that'll set up 4th down for West Bend West.
No gain on the play. That'll bring up 4th down and 5.
And with the clock rolling under 3 minutes to play, it looks like Rossabo is in once again to punt away for the Spartans.
Rossabo is in punt formation.
3rd punt for Rossabo and the Spartan offense, which has been stopped cold here in this first half. But not out of it by a long shot at only 13-0. There's his best punt of the night. This one takes a bounce and it continues to roll. Stay in bounds. And it'll finally get called out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. So despite the fact that the offense unable to produce much so far in this half, Rossabo gets his best punt off, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Dukes at the 12-yard line.
First down and 10.
Blue Dukes now will have 2 timeouts to work with as they take back over possession with 2:27. Reminder at halftime, stick around on the YouTube live channel as our live video feed will continue and you'll see some of the highlights of a very active halftime performance coming up here at the field. And on the first down play, here's the handoff to Callahan. Callahan breaks one tackle, cuts it back to the middle. Callahan finally gang tackled across the 30 at about the 31-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down for Whitefish Bay.
Past the 30 at the 31-yard line. 1st down and 10.
Blue Dukes elect to keep the clock rolling. As they break the huddle, we're down to 2:15 remaining in the half. Volpe shotgun formation, takes the snap. Again, Callahan on the ground. And this time Callahan stopped at the 35-yard line. Marcus Landry was in there to make the stop for the Spartans. And it's a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Blue Dukes. Under 2 minutes to go till halftime now. Spartans will get the football to start the second half as they did defer the toss to open this game up. And the handoff again to Callahan, trying to get something, and he's not. So about maybe the 37 or 38-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Callahan, the ball carrier. Landon Barrett and Ryder Katz.
And the Blue Dukes just seem to be content to sit on this 13-0 score and take it to the locker room. Spartan's going to need to regroup and come out and make a statement on that opening drive in the second half. Now here's Volpe rolling out, now throwing one down, and it's caught for a 1st down inside the 45-yard line. Beckman on the reception, and he picks up a 1st down for Whitefish Bay.
The Dukes across the midfield, straight inside the 45 down to the 43-yard line.
And as Beckman gets out of bounds, it stops the clock with 49 seconds. Blue Dukes still have 2 timeouts. Volpe from the shotgun takes the snap. And on the option paper, he gets it down to about the 40, maybe the 39.
Taken down on the play by Marcus Landry. Timeout on the field.
And Whitefish Bay will take a timeout. That is their 2nd timeout. And we have a Spartan player down on the field. Timeout, 43 seconds remaining. Back here at Carl Pick Stadium with 43 seconds to play in the half. Spartans trailing the Blue Dukes 13-0. And good to see that he's going to be able to walk off on his own, just maybe have the wind knocked out of him. That was Marcus Landry, who's played a whale of a first half here so far for the Spartan defense. Landry, the senior, at 6 feet, 255 pounds. So 2nd and 7 coming up for Whitefish Bay.
2nd down and 7.
Handoff coming around to Callahan.
Callahan, the ball carrier.
And Callahan stopped right at about the 40. So it'll be 3rd down and 7. And the Blue Dukes will stop the clock. That is their third and final timeout here in the first half with 39 seconds to play. They lead 13-0. And for those of you watching us live on the YouTube channel on this Friday night, September the 9th, West Bend East trailing Hartford in the second quarter, 10-7.
We'll see if the white hat honors that.
Right.
I'm not, I don't know.
Might as well try it.
Right.
I'm sure they know.
Yeah.
They know more than we do.
They know, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Coming back from the timeout now, Whitefish Bay will have a 3rd and 7 at the 40-yard line, leading this game 13-0. Spartan defense trying to stop them without any more damage here in the half. Again, the Spartan offense will start the second half. Here's the handoff coming around the left side to Callahan, and Callahan gets about maybe 6 or 7 of those yards as he's pushed out of bounds, shy of the first down.
If he gave them the timeout back, the clock should have been running when the ball got put back in play. He never gave me a signal for that.
33 seconds. 33. 33 seconds. 33.
Says who?
The refs told the coaches to
Okay. Oh, penalty, that's why.
And we've got a penalty now against the Blue Dukes, which is going to back them up.
Holding Blue Dukes is the ball. Kicks the ball back to the 46-yard line.
That's their 5th penalty
3rd down and 13 now.
for 40 yards. And kind of like what it did to stop a Spartan drive earlier in this quarter, it may possibly stop the Blue Dukes here as we come down to 25 seconds remaining in the half. Volpe shotgun takes the snap. Rolling now, going to air a rainbow pass down the far sideline and incomplete.
As intended for Steve Callahan is incomplete. Cameron McAndrews covering on the play. Fourth down and 13 now.
And now 4th and 13 with 14 seconds remaining. And leading 13-0, the Blue Dukes will just decide to go and try what they can. Split receivers, one left, one right. Takes the snap. And here's the fake pitch back coming to Beckman, and he is stopped shy in his tracks.
Taken out by Cameron McAndrews.
And so Whitefish Bay turns it over on downs. And with just 9 seconds remaining before we go back, the Spartans will take a timeout.
Spartans will take over first down and 10 from their own 47-yard line.
All right, West Bend West coming back on the field now. In 4 previous possessions in this game so far tonight, 3 have resulted in punts, and 1 was an interception by Whitefish Bay, returned 23 yards for a touchdown. So The Spartan offense has not done a lot here so far tonight. Only 2 first downs.
First down and 10.
Here's the snap. Looking, and he'll throw up a popped up catch. It's going to be intercepted out there by the Blue Dukes. This is Callahan, and look out, he's got a chance to return this one. And Callahan going to get dropped, though, instead at the 35-yard line.
Carter Cox on the tackle. There was a flag on the play.
We'll wait and see, however, if that ends the first half on the tackle off the interception.
Penalty is declined. Time has run out.
And that will be the end of the first half. So the Spartans not out of it, but they are going to have to regroup here and get something going on this offense, which has been stalled silly here in the first half. Your score at halftime is the Whitefish Bay Blue Dukes 13 and the West Bend West Spartans nothing. Stick around. The live stream will continue here on the YouTube channel and bring you all the highlights here going on at halftime. A lot of things coming up. Second half still to come here tonight in this North Shore Conference battle on West Bend Community TV.
Yeah, we're doing it at every game this year. I should have emailed you. Usually we have Herb, and like half the proceeds go to the football. Well, a quarter to football, a quarter to us, and half to the winner.
All right, folks, tonight is youth football, and I'd like to start off by introducing the Seahawks, coached by Kevin Schrader, Clay Rabideau, and Mike Edsel. Our next team is the Cardinals, coached by Tim Kemps, Dan Holman, and Andy Laser. The Falcons are coached by Kelly Cass, Nate Cass, and Mike Cass. The Eagles are coached by Jim Ingman, Justin Rupp, and Mitch Hansing. The Ravens, coaches Jessica Arnold, Brett Staffroni, and Davey Elliott. All right, I think we're on the Ravens. I apologize for that quick announcement. The Ravens coaches Jessica Arnold, Brent Staffroni, Davey Elliott. The Steelers, coached by Andy Hansen, Billy Cook, Brooke Roy Tolovich. Sixth grade West Tackle coaches Rich Rowley, Tim Kemps, Aaron Walsh, and Dennis Banks. And seventh grade West Tackle coaches Todd Mush, Tom Zawicki, Mike Herbert, and Jeremy Deneen. All right, eighth grade West Tackle coaches Andy Worth, Justin Rose, John Corners, 2, Colton Marcone. Number 4, Keenan Meyer. Number 5, Taylor Reinhardt. Number 7, Theodore Hughes. Number 9, Landon Recker. Number 10, Ryan Rose. Number 11, Jackson Goodman. Number 12, Holden Ale. Number 17, Brandon Hahn. Number 20, Blake Herbert. Number 22, Chase Onaki. Number 23, Emerson Crummer. Number 24, Eli Fate. Number 25, Dave Lockrum. Number 28, Aiden Kazubaski. Number 31, Ethan Guzzik. Number 32, Ryan Work. Number 33, Max Dahlberg. Number 34, Zachary Newoffer. Number 42, Dylan Brabender. Number 51, Randall Getzma. Number 54, Bradley Frank. Number 56, Daniel Galeria. Number 60, Hayden Ostruck. Number 61, Braden Lindemann. Number 64, Cole Douglas. Number 66, Wyatt Becker. Number 71, Austin Messenheim. Number 73, Braylon Ruppert. Number 77, Sawyer Stefanski. Number 83, Paul Rapton. And number 84, Luca Wolf. Let's hear it for our West Bend West Youth Football Program. Welcome to the field, your 2022 West Bend West varsity dance team. The team is led by captains Rachel, Lauren, Lacey, and Adelina. Coaches Julia and Haley. The team is sponsored by Elmbrook Family Dental, Badgerland Trading of Wisconsin, Uptown Chevrolet and Slinger, Fast Track International, Gentech, American Rotary, and Accurate Roof Management. Let's hear it for the Spartan Lady Varsity Dance Team.
East is now losing 17-7.
Manageable.
Yeah.
With some help.
We're back here at Carl Pick Stadium in West Bend for our Friday night live production of West Bend Community TV high school football. The West Bend West Spartans trail the Whitefish Bay Blue Dukes 13-0 at the break. Along with our producer Andrew Black, I'm the Mayor Barry Hirsch. Spartans offense really stagnant here in the first half. Out of 4 possessions, make that 5 possessions. Nothing to show for it in those 5 possessions. 3 punts and 2 interceptions. One of those interceptions was returned for a touchdown by Whitefish Bay. Spartans only had 2 first downs in the first half. They were 1 of 4 on third down conversions. Meanwhile, for Whitefish Bay, the offensive touchdown was scored by Ben Volpe, the quarterback. He capped off a 9-play, 43-yard drive, and at that point made it 7-0 in favor of the Blue Dukes. But then moments later, after they kicked off from that touchdown to West Bend West, Brendan Grass was intercepted, and it was run back by the defender for Whitefish Bay, 23 yards for the score. They missed the extra point, however, and that made it 13-0. And other than that, Whitefish Bay really not lighting up the board all that much either. They've got 6 first downs in the game so far, 4 of 7 on third down conversions. Their Achilles heel right now is their penalties. They've been penalized 5 times for 40 yards. Spartan's going to receive the football to start the second half as they won the coin toss and deferred. A couple of quick other ones to pass along here for you. Also now going into the third quarter, the West Bend East Suns now trailing Hartford 17-7. Here's our kickoff, and our second half is underway now as this one will go into the end zone. And the Spartans will get it 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. So despite being down by 13, they're not out of it yet. Same thing with the Suns over at Hartford, down by 10, not out for it. Another score for you from the North Shore Conference. Homestead leading Nicolay at the break 17-7. And also at halftime, Cedarburg over Slinger 13-3. All right, ready to go for the second half now. Spartan offense is going to try to get something going here. Grass will go out of the shotgun, and on first down, handoff, running play, and just gets it back to the line of scrimmage for Riley Van Lannen. Van Lannen was a little bit of a heavy ball carrier in the first half for the Spartans. So it becomes 2nd down and 10 now for the Spartans. And again, our text the announcer line is open at 920-918-0007. Here's the handoff as Van Lannen tries running with it. And he'll push it out to about the 35-yard line. Pretty good carry there for Van Lannen as he picks up 6 and 3rd down and 4. First of 2 straight home games for the Spartans. Will be back here with us next Friday night, taking on their next door neighbor, the Slinger Owls. And that means, of course, the Suns will play their 2nd straight road game. And guess what? They get to go down to Whitefish Bay next week and take on the Whitefish Bay Blue Dukes. So now 3rd down for the Spartans. Grass takes a handoff to Van Lannen. He's going to push it out to about the 29-yard line. He's going to be a little bit shy of the 1st down. And it'll set up 4th and less than a yard. Just underway here in the 3rd quarter. And with this offense kind of sputtering here tonight, the Spartans will punt the football. Rossabo goes back, standing at about his 17-yard line. Good snap and a line drive kick by him. Going to take a Spartan roll inside the 40 down to about the 30. Now still rolling inside the 30. And finally touchdown there inside the 30-yard line by McCain Goodman. And so Whitefish Bay will take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. 9:42 to play, third quarter. 13-0 is still the score here in favor of Whitefish Bay. And now the Blue Dukes will get the ball for the first time here in the second half. So here we go on first down.
Callahan, ball carrier, taken down by Jack Tennessee. Gain of 9 yards on the play that'll bring up second down and 1.
Break the huddle, 2nd and 1. Volpe goes out of the gun formation, sends a man in motion off to his other side. And handoff coming around and gets some running room up to the 45, out to about the 50-yard line before he's finally brought down, Sean Callahan. And that's going to be enough for a first down.
Callahan stopped at midfield.
7 first downs now tonight for the Blue Dukes.
Down and 10 from there.
And they'll have a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 right at the midfield marker. Clock rolling with 8:36 to play in the third quarter. And the handoff going around the right side to Scarlett. Scarlett's got running room. Scarlett inside the 35. Scarlett still on his feet down to about the 30-yard line. And another big running play there for another first down for Whitefish Bay.
Scarlet, ball carrier.
And now the Spartan defense going to have to dig in strong here, as Whitefish Bay, who has stopped the Spartan offense tonight with nothing to show for. Have a 1st and 10 now at the 31. Handoff on the ground, cut it back inside to about the 27-yard line, a gain of about maybe 4.
Callahan, the ball carrier.
As Callahan continues to be the
Early and
prime running back here for the Blue Dukes. And they'll pick up a 2nd down and 7 now.
Second down and 7.
Volpe goes out of the gun, sends a man in motion, takes the snap. Hand off to Callahan.
Callahan, ball
And that time Callahan doesn't get a lot of running room at all.
on the stop.
Good defense now by the Spartans, going to be needed to continue,
Short gain on the play.
as it will be 3rd and 6 with 6:56 to go in the quarter. Volpe breaks the huddle. 2 receivers left, 1 right with a lone running back. Shotgun formation. Volpe fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. Volpe inside the 20 and brought down at about the 16-yard line. And that's going to be another first down for the Blue Dukes. And now you get the feeling that the Spartan defense needs to have an answer here and make a stop,
First down, Blue Dukes from the 16.
or or they are going to be going down by 3 scores here as we come to the midway mark of this third quarter. 6:25 and counting. Volpe takes the snap and pitches it over to Callahan. Callahan looks, nothing there that time, as he stopped at about the 15-yard line for only a 1-yard gain. So 2nd and 9. As the Spartan defense looks for an answer here to make a stop. Volpe sets up shop from the gun. Takes the snap, handoff coming to Scarlett. Scarlett cuts it back in, and Scarlett moves it down to almost the 10-yard line for a gain of about 5. And again, much like they opened up the game with a 12-play drive, the Blue Dukes opening up this quarter for their first possession with a long drive. This will be play number 10 on the drive. And it'll be 3rd and 3 at the 9. Volpe takes the snap, and we're going to get illegal motion here against Whitefish Bay. That'll back them up 5. Six penalties now tonight on the Blue Dukes.
Full start, Blue Dukes is the call.
6 penalties for 45 yards.
5-yard penalty, 3rd down and 8.
So instead of 3rd and 3, it makes it 3rd and 8. Sets it up somewhat easier for the Spartan defense to make a call and a stop here, which they're going to need. Volpe from the gun. Takes the snap, keeps it himself, and he's not going to get it. He is stopped and dropped immediately as the handoff went to Callahan. And a penalty flag, a late one coming out. Spartan saying it's against Whitefish Bay. And I think the Spartans will take this one to push Whitefish Bay back even further. And this is got to be a personal foul as they really walk this one off. So it puts the ball back all the way at the 30-yard line. It was a personal foul, but they didn't exactly communicate what it was. It's also a loss of down, apparently. So it's 4th and an eternity for the Blue Dukes. They'll go for a quick run. Oh, he breaks one tackle and tries still on his feet, and now the Spartan defense is there to stop him and drop him. Volpe avoided 1 or 2 tackles, and after that, he was unable to avoid any more. And for the 2nd time tonight, a long sustained drive by the Blue Dukes goes for nil, as this one goes 11 plays and they turn it over on downs. So much like their first drive of the game tonight, their first drive here in this quarter goes away. And now West Bend West comes right back, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line, still down 13-0. Breaks a tackle, got on his feet, getting across the 40. And brought down at the 40. So about a 6-yard play there. And it'll be a 2nd down and 4 for the Spartans. On the second down play, here's a running play, and it's going to get some good running room. As Van Lanen gets it, and he gets a first down. Need more of those from Van Lanen. Like to see him break loose.
Spartan, first down.
Now 1st and 10 for West Bend West. And the pitch coming in. Van Lanen trying to get some running room on that one, and he's going to be dropped back behind the line.
Loss of 2 yards on
And it'll be 2nd down and 12.
2nd down and 12 now.
.213 to play in the quarter. Spartans looking to score here and get right back in this one. Grass from the gun formation takes the snap. Try to keep it on the ground as Van Lanen again. Excuse me, that's Pierce Crummer. But he doesn't get much running room. And now it'll be 3rd and 12 for West Bend West. And the Spartans are a lowly 1 of 5 on 3rd down conversion, so can't think of a better time than right now to come back and get one for a first down. So Grass has him at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 12 from the shotgun. Grass back to pass, dumps one over short, but it's going to be running. Plenty of room, first down, in down to the 40, and a first down for West Bend West. And a fresh set of downs for the Spartans. A much needed first down. As Crummer caught it in stride and ran it. And they'll mark him at the 41-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. With 1:01 to play here in the 3rd quarter. All right, here's the handoff coming around. Trying to break one, gets it inside the 40. Down to about the 37-yard line. See if we can get something motion going here. This will be now the 7th play of the drive coming up for West Bend West. Come to the line of scrimmage with 30 seconds to play in this 3rd quarter. Grass from the shotgun, takes the snap. Handoff on the ground, punch it through down to about the 35-yard line. Not much more there for Van Lanen, though. And that will most likely be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So 3 quarters are in the books. Spartans starting to drive, but still need some scores. After 3 quarters of play, the score remains Whitefish Bay 13, West Bend West nothing. Live coverage of high school football on West Bend Community TV and live on your YouTube channel. The Barry Hirsch back with our field producer, Andrew Black, as we go to the fourth quarter. 13-0, Spartans trailing, but best drive of the night going right now as we start this fourth quarter of play. Grass from the shotgun, takes the snap, and hands it straight off. Going is Van Landen, he breaks the tackle. Van Landen down to the 35, inside the 25, down to about the 22-yard line, and a first down for the West Bend West Spartans. So a good drive continues now for West Bend West. And if they can push one in here early in this fourth quarter, they'd be back within it to score. And a handoff on the ground, and not much happening on that carry as Crummer tried getting something. And Crummer got maybe 2 yards on the carry. And it'll be second down, and we'll call it 8. Offense took a long time to get rolling here tonight, and couldn't see if we got a timeout by one of our teams. And it's an injury timeout, actually. So that'll stop us with 11:27 to play in the game. 13-0, Whitefish Bay with the lead, but the Spartans on a good sustained drive here that started back in the late third quarter and now carries over into this early fourth quarter. Looking ahead to next week, Friday, September the 16th, Spartans stay right here at home and will welcome in their next door neighbor, the Slinger Owls, which means that the East Suns will have another road game next week. They will take on these same Whitefish Bay Blue Dukes down in Whitefish Bay.
I wish.
Right now, if you're watching us live on the YouTube channel, we can let you know that the Spartans are still trailing in the third quarter to Hartford, 17-7. Other scores around the North Shore Conference on this Friday night, September the 9th. Homestead leading Nicolay in the third quarter, 17-7. And also in the third quarter, a tight one going on in Slinger as the Cedarburg Bulldogs trail by 4, 17-13. Neighboring Kewaskum tonight playing on Port Washington at home, but we have no score to report on that one. All right, our injured player is being taken off on his own. It'll be second down and 8 for West Bend West. Trailing 13-0 with 11:20 and counting here in the football game. And Grass goes out of the gun formation, takes the snap. On the ground, handoff to Van Landen. And Riley stopped shy of the 20 at about the 21, so it looks to be a no gain that carry. And that's going to set up 3rd and 8. Grass brings the play in from the sideline and relays it to his team and brings them out now for the line. 3rd and 8. Spartans 3 of 7 on third down conversions. Grass from the gun. Back to pass. Under pressure. Drops it off. It's complete. Trying to get some running room and make something happen out there is Brickner. And he might be pretty close to getting a first down as Garrett Brickner gets his first catch of the night. And he picks up a Spartan first down, a big one. And now it's 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
First down.
Brickner, a freshman at 5'10", 175 pounds, and that's a big catch for him. Now Grass with a fresh set of downs, takes the snap. And the pitch going nicely over to Van Lanen, trying to get the running room, cuts the corner. And Van Lanen is stopped inside the 15-yard line. Close to the 10, they'll mark him down at about the 11.
Loss of 1 yard on the play. That brings us second down and 11.
Spartans with all 3 of their timeouts would prefer not to have to use any here. Still a lot of time, 9:45 to play. Good sustained drive here by the Spartans, too. This will be the 13th play of the drive. You got to score on this one, guys, on this drive. Here's the snap. And the handoff coming around over to Van Lanen. And Riley Van Lanen cuts it in close to about the 10-yard line, where it's going to set up another 3rd down for West Bend West. So it'll be 3rd and 9. Spartans have converted twice on 3rd down conversions in this drive. And they're going to need to get here to try and keep a score. Grass brings it in. And something not happening fast enough, and the Spartans are going to have to burn their first timeout on the field. So timeout, 8:43 to play in the football game. Spartans driving, and they need a score. They trail it by 2 scores at 13-0 against Whitefish Bay here on West Bend Community TV, live on a Friday night on the YouTube channel. Play continuing now out of the timeout with 8:43 remaining in the game. 3rd and 9 for the Spartans. Need a 1st down conversion here. Grass goes out of the gun, takes the snap, looks things over, now throws it over the middle, caught in the end zone. It is a Spartan touchdown on 3rd and 9. As it is a touchdown pass to Cade Rossimo. And the Spartans are on the board. And now an extra point away. Big extra point coming up here now. Lines are down. Kick through the uprights. It is good. And the Spartans draw it of blood first. It's now Whitefish Bay 13, West Bend West Spartans 7. A 14-play drive. 67 yards total. It started in the late 3rd quarter, carries over here to the 4th quarter. And it's a big score it is, as it's now 13-7. Cade Rossabo on a 3rd and 9 catches the pass 11 yards for the score with the extra point. It's now 13-7, and Rossabo will kick it off. And now you call on your defense to pick it up down as they come back and miss the football. Now they'll try to advance it, and the Spartan defense gonna stop him inside the 20-yard line. I was just gonna say, now you need your defense to come up and make a big stop on this drive. And they get a break as they will stop Whitefish Bay inside the 20 and set them up 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. Eight and a half minutes remaining, 8:31 to be exact. And now the Spartan defense looks to make a stop on this drive. Volpe from the gun. 1st down. Handoff coming to Callahan. Looks for some running room. Look out, he's got the running room. He's got the 1st down across the 30 out to about the 32-yard line. Not what you wanted them to start a drive on. A big run there by Callahan. Now 10 1st downs on the night for the Blue Dukes. And it pushes the ball out to the 31-yard line. But he was out of bounds. That stopped our clock with 8:24. Now Volpe again will go out of the gun. And a mix-up at the line, and the Spartan defense makes him pay. They'll drop him for a loss for Volpe back at the 25-yard line. That goes as a coverage sack. First one of the night by the Spartan defense. And that comes on a good chance. So 2nd and 13. Spartan defense needs to answer again on some big plays. Get that offense back on the field. Here's Volpe. Trying, now passes over the middle. It's incomplete. Quick, fast, dropped out pass there intended for Jackson Farrell. And there might have been a little bit too much pepper on that one as Farrell wasn't able to come up with the catch. And now 3rd and 13. Blue Dukes are 5 of 9 on 3rd down conversions. Spartan defense being cheered on by the crowd. Here's the snap. Looking, now throwing one over the field. It's caught for a 1st down. Oh, man. Inside the 50, down to about the 47-yard line. A huge catch there by Ben Beckman, the junior. Wow. Spartans were unable to come up with the stop. And now you give them a fresh set of downs to work with. Not out of it yet. Defense can still make some stops here and get that ball back with time. Volpe, hand on the ground to Beckman. Beckman looking. Beckman inside the 45 to about the 44-yard line. A gain of 3 or 4 on that one. They give him a gain of 4 to be exact. And it'll be 2nd down and 6. Updated score from Hartford on this Friday night. Suns now trailing the Orioles 24-7 midway through the 4th quarter over in Hartford. Now shotgun formation for Volpe. Keeps it on the ground to keep the clock running and cuts it inside the 40 down to about the 39-yard line. going to be third and about a yard.
Brown, Landry, and several Spartans combined for that stop. Inside
3rd and 1 to be exact.
3rd down and 1.
As we go under 6 minutes remaining, 5:55. Blue Dukes looking to get their first conference victory. Spartans looking to stay undefeated in the conference, but they got their work cut out for them now. As Whitefish Bay will run it straight up. And the Spartan defense stops it, but not until a first down is made. 12 first downs now for Whitefish Bay. And another fresh set of downs now to the 37-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10. Clock now starting to become an ally for the Blue Dukes and an enemy for the Spartans. Volpe takes the snap, keeps it on the ground, chugging it down to about the 35-yard line. Gain of about 2 on that one. And Whitefish Bay could just be content to run this clock now. They only lead it by 6. Spartans need to get that football back for a chance to win this game with a touchdown and an extra point. But time becoming a factor now. 2nd and 8, Volpe from the gun. Takes the snap, keeps it on the ground, now pitch it back inside. And the Spartan defense got Callahan on that little bit of a rolling play right there for a no gainer. And it'll be 3rd and 8. And this will be the 10th play of the drive for the Blue Dukes as we go under 4 minutes remaining now in this game. It might sound cliche, but this is a big play now for the Spartan defense. If they can stop them, the offense can get the ball back. Snap, here's Volpe running now, throwing it over, popped up incomplete. Volpe had to run across and throw across his other side, and he intended it for Scarlett. It goes incomplete, and the Spartans are going to be able to get this ball back with time on their side to work with it and possibly win it. As it'll be 4th and 7.
Fourth down and 7.
But instead, on 4th and 7, Whitefish Bay going for maybe the chokehold and go for the first down. Here's Volpe. Rainbow pass down the far sideline, knocked down, incomplete. Good downfield coverage by the Spartan defense, as they will turn it over on downs. So the Spartan defense doing everything they can here in this second half. That's 2 straight drives of 11 plays that the defense has stopped the Blue Dukes. Now the offense will get it back with 3:33 to play. At the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. 2 timeouts remaining. 66 yards away from Pater. Can they do it? Let's find out. Grass from the gun on the first play of the drive. Handoff on the ground to Van Lannen. Cuts him across the 40. And brought down at about the 43-yard line. Spartans can't afford to take a lot of time, however, between plays. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Would this be a come-from-behind victory to boost them or what? Here's the handoff on 2nd and 1. First down across the 45 to about the 46-yard line. As the backs are now trying to do the decency here.
7-yard line. That is a Spartan first down.
Another fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 at the 47. Under 3 minutes remaining. Grass takes the handoff, punching it through across inside the 50. Down to about the 46-yard line. As Crummer getting a carry that time. And it's 2nd and 2. As the offensive line for the Spartans now starting to open up some holes. And Crummer and Van Lanen starting to make some hay. Grass on the handoff, pushing it through. It should be a 1st down, which will stop the clock to move the chains. As Crummer and another carry. And he'll get the 1st down. They're at the 43. 1st and 10. 2:17 and running. Got to get a touchdown, and then the extra point could win this game. Grass out of the gun, takes the snap, fakes the handoff in the pocket, drops one over, and it almost intercepted, and that would have been the ball game right there. Wow. So they breathe life into him.
2nd and 10.
And it'll be 2nd and 10 for West Bend West. Good news is it stops the clock now with exactly 2 minutes to play. Spartans with 2 timeouts remaining and 2 minutes at the 43-yard line, trailing 13-7. How big could that extra point missed by Whitefish Bay come up now? Let's see if it helps. Grass. Handoff coming up around, trying to get some running room is Brickner. He cuts it back. Gets it to about the 41-yard line, a gain of only about 2. So again, the Spartans got to hurry up in that huddle now. As we're down to 1:39.
3rd down and 9.
Grass deep in the shotgun now. Takes the snap. Handoff coming. Van Lanen. And the Blue Duke defense stopping Van Lanen inside the 40. And the Spartans are going to have to burn a timeout here. That'll be their 2nd timeout. They'll still have 1 remaining. 1:19 to play in the football game. Whitefish Bay hanging on for their life right now, leading 13-7. The Barry Hirsch, along with producer Andrew Black, here at Carl Pick Stadium. 1:19 to play in the game. Spartan offense was silent for the majority of this game until this 4th quarter when they got a touchdown, and now have a chance on 4th and 6. Need this to keep alive and keep a chance at it. Grass in the gun. He's going to throw a rainbow pass down the far sideline. It's overthrown, incomplete. And the Blue Duke defense is cheering that they've stopped them on the incomplete pass. So the first time tonight, the Spartan go for it. And they'll turn it over on downs to Whitefish Bay, who are probably going to now escape with a win. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the 39. Spartans can stop the clock 1 time. Blue Dukes did fumble the football once tonight, so that's not out of the realm. But they set up tight under quarterback Volpe.
Volpe takes a knee.
And he'll take a knee for the first one. And the Spartans will take their last allotted timeout so they can no longer stop the clock. So Whitefish Bay probably 2 snaps away from making this one official and getting their first conference victory of the season. So the Spartans looking at ending a 2-game winning streak, but yet that's 2 more wins than they've had in the last 3 years. And unless something drastic happens here, both West Bend teams are going to suffer losses tonight. Last report from over in Hartford on this Friday night, September the 9th, is the Orioles leading the Suns by a commanding lead of 31-7.
That'll cheer 'em up.
Final score in from
We didn't pay for that.
the North Shore Conference. Homestead defeating Nicolay tonight, 34-7. And now Volpe takes a knee. So unless the Spartans offense was held quiet until the 4th quarter, and they put a little bit of a scare into this Whitefish Bay team, but couldn't quite put enough into it, as he'll take another knee. It's going to be 4th down, but they will not have to put the ball in play anymore, as this one will tick away the final 15 seconds. So despite the fact that the Spartans got a score in the 4th quarter with the extra point to make it 13-7, and then had a good drive going before they turned it over on downs, it wasn't enough. And the Whitefish Bay Blue Dukes will get their first conference victory, and they will go to 1-1 in the conference. The loss will drop the Spartans to 2-2 overall and 1-1 in the North Shore Conference. They'll stay here at home next week for our coverage of our game with you, as they'll take on their next door neighbor, the Slinger Owls. On behalf of producer Andrew Black, I'm the Bear, Barry Hirsch. Thank you very much for watching our production on West Bend Community TV, live as usual on a Friday night on the YouTube channel. Again, your final score tonight: the Whitefish Bay Blue Dukes 13, the West Bend West Spartans 7. Thank you very much for tuning in this broadcast of high school football on West Bend Community Television. Have a good weekend.